Right. No, exactly right. But that's the thing, though. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. Like, I think that there should be a wrestling and a discovering of your purpose. It's not supposed to be something that just drops in your lap. Now, I'm not saying it has to be overly complicated, but I think that discovery time is critical because it really helps you to hone in into the specific area that God has called you to walk in, and to really give you the reason why you exist. And I think that's important. And let me tell you this, because I don't want to make it seem like it's supposed to be this really, really hard thing that you're wrestling with. But what I'm trying to say is, basically, sometimes your purpose is discovered in the wrestling, but it's discovered in the discomfort, or the things that that are just uneasy, or even the things that bother you. Let me say this real quick, because I think this is important. There are times where we get a glimpse into what our purpose actually is, or what we're supposed to be doing, by what really bothers us. Now, I'm not talking about like these daily irritations or anything like that, and reasons we complain, stuff like that. I'm talking about things that really bother you, have a strong conviction about. So an example would be like, you could have a group of people that walk past a group of homeless people, and they may feel sad and be disappointed that there's homeless people, but they just kind of move along. But then there's another group that may walk past, and it bothers them, it disgusts them, it angers them, it frustrates them, and they have a strong conviction to the point where they're like, you know what, we need to rise up, we need to strategize and mobilize. Like they really go into it, so it really bothers them. And so a lot of times, the thing that bothers you the most is it's actually giving you a glimpse into what you're actually supposed to do, or the problem that God has called for you to solve. And I think that's extremely important, that we recognize those moments. So somebody may really have a challenge with the school system. It's possible that God is raising you up to be able to fix some of the issues that are happening in the education system. So like I've heard people say before, hey, listen, the school needs to teach more about emotional intelligence and financial literacy and things like that. If that bothers you on another level, it's possible that the Lord is calling you into that area in some way, whether administration or teaching or even policies and things like that. And so it's very important that we pay attention to the things that really bother us and really rub us the wrong way. It doesn't mean that we have to get annoyed by every little thing, but we got to pay attention to those moments and those times where we're really bothered by something. I've seen it before where people are, they're overwhelmed, and they have compassion and passion to help people get off of drugs, right? And so when that really bothers you, you got to really look through that window real quick and say, okay, God, there must be something here, because other people are bothered, but they're not bothered the way that I'm bothered. There's like this deep conviction about making what is wrong right concerning this particular thing, right? It's one of those things where they're like, I gotta fix this. It's like this draw to this particular area. And again, people have it in a variety of areas, but it's important that we pay attention to those things where we say, you know what, I got this strong conviction where I want to use my time, my talent, and my treasure to fix what is wrong.